Hello and welcome to Clean Good Eats Q&A. I am Sakina B. This morning we are going to be talking about kitchen pantry makeovers. Yay! So now when I do kitchen pantry makeovers, actually this is like one of the services that I provide that my clients just love this service. This is one of the ones that they ask for in abundance for their friends, for themselves. But when I do kitchen pantry makeovers, the one thing that I love about it is people think that because I do kitchen pantry makeovers, that my kitchen pantry is just like on point all the time. Today, you're going to find out that is not the case. And why is that not the case? It's because I have childrens. Now, I don't know if y'all know what that means. My grandmother used to, not my grandmother, excuse me, my babysitter used to say childrens all the time. But for y'all who don't know what childrens are, those are children. Yes. They come in like little Tasmanian devils and just stir up all these little tornadoes. My husband is the one that generally keeps the pantry and the fridge together. Nice and neat. But within a half an hour, these beautiful angels can come in and wreck shop on my pantry. So I have no idea what we're going to be looking at back here. No idea whatsoever. But I share it with you this way so that you realize there's no judgment when I look at yours. At all. No judgment when I look at yours. So today, I want to walk you through just a few of the things that I do in a kitchen pantry makeover. Of course, there are, a whole laundry list of things that get done within this service, but within the allotted time, I'm going to show you some key things that we do. So the first thing is I come into your home and we sit down and we write down your goals. What do you expect to achieve out of getting a kitchen pantry makeover? Because, it doesn't make sense to do this without an outcome in mind. The second thing that we do is we go through your pantry. And again, I tell you, there's no judgment. I don't come in and, say, oh, well, you can't have this and you can't have that. No. My goal is to support whatever your goal is. So if you say you want to lose weight, have a healthier lifestyle, boom, then that's what we're going to achieve. And that's what we're going to be looking for within your food items to help you achieve that. Some people actually just want to lower their grocery bills. So what are some substitute foods that I can have that may or may not be healthy, that can help me to achieve what I'm trying to achieve? Other people are minimalists. And all they want to do is minimize what's already in there, use it for things other than just food consumption. I didn't even realize that when I first started this, but amazing. Yes, people, that's what they want to do. So without further ado, just like I said, I don't judge you. Please don't judge me by my pantry. Hopefully we will be able to go in there and it won't be too crazy. So let's get started. Ready for the big reveal? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, well, it's not too bad. So let's go in and see what we have here. Okay, so let's start with, I pull everything out. So let's just pull some stuff out and then we go through it one by one. So, nuts. Now, I'm pulling this stuff out. So these are black beans in a can. USDA organic, jackfruit in a can, not organic, nuts, cashews, walnuts. We have balsamic vinegar, we have apple cider vinegar. And if your goal is, say, you want to minimize your cholesterol, these are great things to have in your kitchen pantry to minimize cholesterol, okay? Also, if you're trying to minimize sugar, balsamic vinegar if you don't want to put added sugar into your foods, balsamic vinegar is already sweet. And so this adds a nice little bit of tartness, a nice little bit of sweetness into your foods without the extra sugar. Now, as I'm going through here, I'm looking at these labels to see what here will help you. So again, like I said, if you're looking to minimize your cholesterol, all you gotta do is just look right here on label, right there on label, and it tells you might not be able to see that with all the light, but it tells you that there's 0 milligrams of cholesterol in here. So these are great cholesterol minimizing foods. Now we're gonna get to the good stuff. So we have hemp hearts. By the way, I think I might have some, let me see. So we have hemp hearts and hemp seeds. I like hemp seeds and hemp hearts. Yes, they're actually wonderful additions to salads. If you are looking for ways to build your gut health and move some stuff around in there, these are very high in fiber. The seeds are high in protein and high in fiber. In fact, let's see what they have here. The fiber on this is 36% of what you need for the entire day. Okay, so you just have this 3 times a day, bam, 100% of your fiber is achieved. But also, just say you're kind of feeling melancholy. Magnesium is your happy element, okay? Dark chocolate has magnesium. So you want to maintain, higher amounts of magnesium in your diet. This has 50%. So this is half your happy pill for the day. Whoop, whoop. That's a little tidbit. Now we have some quinoa. Not to the quinoa, but when you when you do these kitchen pantry makeovers, you never really know what you're gonna find in there. I'm hoping that was the honey. I'm really hoping that was the honey. Okay, because it's a little sticky at the bottom. All right, so we have quinoa, and you also want to look at expiration dates. I don't know if y'all have this family member, but you may not visit them that often. But every time you go to visit them, that same food item is there. And it's not because they love it so much, but it's really the same food item. I have a family member who will not, I will not divulge any names, but I have this family member that I would go over to their house, and they had, I don't know if y'all remember Kool-Aid? Well, they had Flavor Aid. Okay. And we were going through the cabinets and opened the packet of Flavor Aid, and it just crumbled. Which led me to believe there were other things I probably need to check out in their house too if I'm going to eat there. So, but we got that squared away. They're good now. Next thing, honey. So another thing that I do in the kitchen pantry makeover is, when you go into your pantry and you say, oh, I got honey, I got clover honey, that's good. And honey is good for you. However, there are better substitutes that you can use, okay? So instead of, say, canola oil or vegetable oil, you can use, let's see what we have here. You can use olive oil or avocado oil. Both of these are very good as opposed to the other oils because they don't have the saturated fats in them. They don't have, well, they do have saturated, but it's mono. It's not, anyway, we're not even going to go in there. They don't have the harmful fats, we'll put it that way. The harmful fats for you. In fact, this is a very good fat to have, avocados. Avocados are just a good fat in general, but the avocado oil is a good fat if you are consuming oils. And the same thing with extra virgin olive oil. But what you need to know is you need to know your oils. So this one shouldn't be heated above 300 degrees because if it is, it's toxic. Yeah. So you don't want to do that. But this is great for dressings. So salad dressing, maybe a marinade that you just want to put on, I don't know, whatever, artichokes, whatever you want to put it on, you can use that. Avocado oil, if you are frying, this is a good high heat oil. So you can fry with the avocado oil. Okay, now. Ooh. Yes, I do get my workout when I do the kitchen pantry makeover. Guns. Okay, so we have chicken breast in a can, not organic. Is that the healthiest? No. But if you are on a budget, you know, hey, I'm not going to take that out your pantry. We have coconut oil. Now, coconut oil, out of all of these oils, is the fattiest, okay? But this is great because you can use it for other things than just consuming it. You can use it for your hair. You can use it for your skin. Actually, it's a natural antibiotic. I mixed this with some tea tree oil, and guess what? It takes care of ringworm, warts. If you have, like, you know, those little warts on you, yeah, it takes care of all of those things. Next, vitamins. Gotta have the vitamins, right? But here, so we have chewable vitamins, and then we have the vitamin code for the family. Which one would you take? I'm taking the chewable every time because it's flavorful and I'm not choking on it. Oh, you probably didn't even need to know all that, but yes, I shared that with you anyway. So then we have, oh, we're getting to the good stuff. Brown sugar. Y'all know how I feel about sugar. This made its way into my pantry, not by my hands, I'm just saying. But I am not going to attack the culprit. I just won't. So, next thing is chia seeds. I think I might have a question here. Hold on one second. Okay, no, I don't. There we go. Okay, so chia seeds. If you use cornstarch, but you want to get away from corn, you want to get away from the grains, chia seeds are great to thicken up your sauces, thicken up your yogurt. Like if you make yogurt at home, chia seed is great as a good thickener. Great as a good thickener. You know what I mean. Next. Now, when we do these kitchen pantry makeovers, I look at expiration dates. And so I'm looking at this. First of all, when you wonder what in the world is that, it might have been in there too long, right? But this, I believe, is nutritional yeast. It's still a little squishy, so that's good, but this expiration date, we'll just say it's a little while ago. So we're going to take this and we're going to toss this. Probably shouldn't eat that. Next, and you ever have those things in your pantry that you got as an experiment? Well, here's mine, still in the package as you see, because ain't nobody in this house trying to eat sardines. But sardines apparently are high in a whole lot of stuff that really doesn't matter because my family won't eat them. So who cares if they're high? If they're not going to eat it, they're not going to get it. And then we have beans. Okay, so we got lentils, we got split peas. Oh my goodness, there's so much more. We're only going to do the top shelf here though. Okay, so then we have, I don't remember putting granola in my pantry, so let's see how long this one's been here. This one's still good for about 10 more days. Yay! So now when we have all of these items out here, right? And when I do the kitchen pantry makeover, when we go through everything, we go through even the refrigerator. And yeah, it's a lot of leftovers and meal prep stuff going on in that refrigerator. We'll just close that for now. But I go through everything. And as we are going through each item, we go back to your list of what was your goal in the first place? What was your goal? If your goal again was to lose weight, is this going to be something that aids you in losing weight? Yeah, because it's high in fiber, it's high in protein, low on the fat side. So yeah, we're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep the lentils, right? But, you know, coconut oil, are you using it like lard and you're frying everything in it? Is that really going to help you? No, it's not. The granola, it really all depends. Are you a sugar eater? Like, is that your thing? Then we can keep some things. You know, I say there are 3 things that you get to keep in this category, 3 things you get to keep. So make them good things. Sometimes I literally have to pry things out of people's hands because they want to keep everything. And I'm like, okay, we're here to foster your goal. So that's what we have there. Now, cranberries. If y'all live anywhere near Hardin County, Kentucky, you need to go to this place called Herb and Olive. It's right there in Elizabethtown, right by the circle, by the courthouse. They have amazing cranberries. I tried to find out where their source was, but they wouldn't tell me, probably because they knew I'd probably go straight to the source and buy them all up. So, there you go. That's okay. Lori, I still love you. Serena, I still love you. I'm still going to patronize. Next, we have dates. So cranberries, dates, if you're looking for natural ways to add sugar, you can take this out and replace it with the cranberries and the dates. So after we've done the bulk of this, we've weeded out the things that we have found are not going to add to your goals. They're only going to detract from your goals. So then the next thing that we do is we write down a list of the things that you need to purchase that will either fill in the gaps in your pantry or that will help you to substitute the things that we have taken out of your pantry. So, and generally during this time, that's when people want to say that they want to do the grocery store tour, because I can give you a list. If you don't know how to shop, meaning cost effective, nutritionally, then that can be a little bit of a hindrance. But during the grocery store tour, you know, I show you how to shop. I help you to learn how to read labels and what is a good substitute for those things that you love. So just say you crave sugar. You are a sugaraholic, right? You see that cheese Danish is just sitting there calling your name. What are some things that you can use to supplement that cheese Danish that will give you that same effect, that will, you know, trip the dopamine in your brain to think that, oh, I'm getting what I want, when in actuality it's something healthy? Yes, that's what we do on the grocery store tour as well. So this is kind of what, you know, the bulk of what we do, but I do want to show you one more thing. So you can actually make a lot of these products yourself. And I'm a big proponent, if you can make something yourself and it is not too time consuming, because I don't have a whole lot of time. So if it's not too time consuming, then yeah, let's do it. So I want to share something with you. I made some yogurt. Now yogurt takes 15 hours to make. 15 hours to make. But the prep time for it is like literally 10 minutes, maybe 15 at the very, very most. The most of the time it's just sitting there. So I'm going to share. So I started making this yogurt, right? And here it is. My first time making it was last night. So it's a little watery. I don't know if you can see that. So we're just waiting for it to solidify. But I couldn't wait for it to solidify. I wanted to taste it. And so I have my little taste tester here. And we put chia seeds in it to thicken it up. Y'all, when I tell you, this yogurt is amazing. And when I tell you that I made it, I didn't have to go get a yogurt culture and do all that stuff. I just got a little container of yogurt, and now it makes so much more yogurt. And I don't have to buy yogurt ever again. So these are some of the things that I do teach you, with this kitchen pantry makeover, how you can substitute and how you really can just make it yourself. Yay! So please feel free to send me your questions about this kitchen pantry makeover. If you want to schedule your own kitchen pantry makeover, go to cleangoodeats.com. You'll find the kitchen pantry makeover there, and you'll also find the grocery store tour there. I currently do tours in Costco and in Aldi, but if you want to tour a grocery store that you normally have an affinity for, feel free to message me with that as well, and I'll go do the survey and layout of land, and we can make that happen too. So here at Clean Good Eats, our whole purpose is to bring the family back together. And so with a kitchen pantry that's halfway neat, mom and dad can be halfway sane, therefore bringing the family back together. I look forward to seeing you each and every Wednesday right here, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye-bye.